Back.
Before we go, play 44. Watch the screen.
Now a handoff working right. Gets through and now an opening. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 55 yards on the ground.
The 20-yard line.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, switch gears. Jet.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
What? 185. 5. Who that? Check.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Something else, baby.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Chargers 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 44 is the mark.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf. Go. Go.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
6-6. Pull it high. Go. Go.
Drake will start the drive to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Exit.
Here we go. Watch 98. Watch 98.
Go.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
2nd and 11. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Leo.
You got block me. Check 3.
Roll out.
Flare.
Hey. High 7. Hey. Snap.
From the gun, Alford. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Right 3. 218. Chop it. Let's go.
Now Drake. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Off the play fake. Alford, and he hits Drake. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, echo.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Looking to throw. Alford. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lucky. You gonna try?
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Smooth. Look at me. Zipper.
198.
Get it.
To throw again. Alford gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Ready?
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Mike 20. We own them. We own them. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, Mike 20. It's our field. It's our field.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. There. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions.
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
Ric Flair.
Check.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Cut. 120.
You got nothing to run. You got nothing. Watch the safety creep. 44's the mic. 44's Mike. Check, check. Hey, they scared. They scared. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
Hey, 76. 76. 76. Hey, orbit.
Third and long. It's gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Left coming, left coming. Crunch time, defense.
You draw horses. Hey, wahoo!
The mic. Here we go. Check 4, check 4.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check 24, check 24. Check 15, check 15.
Yep. Snap.
Operating for the gun. Alford. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, 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 hey.
Stay at home, stay at home.
Fight.
They'll run with Dre. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, let's bring it.
2nd and 3. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
65, 65, 65.
Now on first down, Drake again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
132 fighter. Hey, Delta.
I smell fear in that offense.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Bravo.
35 to Mike. I got it. Mike 35, Mike 35. Go.
Hey, Zoo.
Check. Mike 35, Mike 35. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Hey, Haywood.
35.
Lee Griffin.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alford. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
All day, baby. Check 9.
25, check 25.
Alert 3. Tighten up.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Going to give this time to the tailback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Got 20.
44 to Mike.
Hold on. Check.
44, Mike, 44.
Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, here's Gone. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
51.
Go.
Go.
198.
Ready?
On first down, Drake. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Alford. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Check, check. 61. Match, box, right. Go.
On first down, Wynn. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Hey!
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Running, it's Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Cut. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
General West.
Watch 98. 98 for Mike.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Snap.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready, set.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Six, pull it high.
All you give us is headache. All you give us is headache. Save. Big Dan, big Dan.
5.
This is Wynn. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
It's our time.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Here we go.
Now.
35's the Mike. And that can be straight. Go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check cross, check cross.
Look at me. Zipper.
We got it, we got it. Watch 98, watch 98, 98.
Back to throw. Alfred into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and that decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
90 Wolf.
Let's get in home.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alfred. He dumps it off to Dre. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check.
Go.
Mark 20.
Yep.
Off the curl.
Looking to throw. Alford. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Shell.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Hey, exit.
Check. Under 12. Under 10. 10.
On first down, it's gone. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Tight dog.
X3. 218. Chopper.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go. Look at me. Go. Rock it.
Slam.
Snap.
From the gun, Alford. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Ready? 15 line it. 15 line. Protein spill.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
Watch 84, watch 84. Switch up, switch up. Joker, 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 Joker. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Here we go.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's it, baby.
Just short of midfield.
Ready? 30 base.
3 buck, 3 buck, 3 buck.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Back now in Buffalo. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
18 Gator. 5.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you
They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Drake. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ready up.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Hey, Echo. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 1, then 2, and now 3. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
2 jet bomber. Smooth.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Go. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. This quarterback now, a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The Chargers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To the right side, it's Drake. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Count the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's get the ball.
Now a first down throw, gone. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Pilot, 64, read.
Now it's gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom! All day.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All day, baby, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, defense.
So it's base football here as we get you reset. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Touch, 180.
I got you. I got you.
Maverick.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, Shell.
Let's go.
Hey, Wahoo.
Number 53. Mike, 53.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
53 to Mike.
Turbo's up.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. And that is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
80 weapons.
2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Taken from just outside the 30. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Check 53. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
You.
Goff gonna throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped.
All day. We coming all day.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Going out. Hey, Delta.
Check. Run your job. Both brothers and Mike.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Devin Wright, the linebacker. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going. So for Buffalo, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd